Alright, what's up, boys and girls? Time for some Pokemon Showdown. My most popular videos. I am going to be up here at the top. My opponent's down here at the bottom. I just started using Tornadus because I use the best Pokemon in whatever tier I'm playing, and he's just the best Pokemon in UU. So he's on my team, and then I rebuilt the team. Kept Umbreon because that's my rule for UU. Umbreon's in it, so I'm going to use Umbreon. We have Mega Ampharos, who I'm trying out and have been fairly impressed with. I'm not sure which set I'm running in these battles, if it's the kind of defensive rest talk set or just the regular attacker. He just runs 4 attacks. I've kind of settled on the 4 attacking set. I didn't care for the setup set that much, and the fact that I have Suicune here makes me think that this is probably just the straight up attacking set, since I know Suicune is rest talking. Rest Talk Suicune seems to be really good right now. At least it's done quite a bit of work for me. Lots of battles I haven't been able to save because they were just Rest Talk Suicune 6-0's the other guy's team. We have Dugtrio, who will be a Dawn fan once I feel the need to play again. I'm still running all these videos off of my last Pokemon binge, so Dawn fan was not UU yet, but he'll definitely be sliding into that spot. And then Chandelure, because Ghost. You need him. My opponent's team is down here. It looks pretty good. These 4 guys, Manectric's hiding back there too, are all very, very threatening in UU. However, Absol and Manectric cannot both be Mega Pokemon, especially if Abomasnow is as well. So if they're not Mega, they're much less scary. Both of them, they're still quite powerful offensive threats, but they just don't have the speed to really keep up. So I need to figure out what his Mega Pokemon is ASAP, and then I don't have to worry about the other 2 as much. So let's get into the match, see how it goes. He's going to lead with Crawlitzer, and I guess I'm going to predict that. Lead with Ampharos. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and then die to Dragon Pulse immediately, because I forgot Crawlitzer can learn Dragon Pulse, and that I turned into a dragon. And so now I'm down 5-6 right away. I did figure he was probably Choice Spect, though, because I think Mega Ampharos probably survives a Dragon Pulse from Crawlitzer unless it's Choice Scarfed. Choice Spect, I'm just assuming that. I don't have a damage calc, but Mega Ampharos is super bulky, so I'm going to knock off Go-Goat's leftovers here, and then I'm going to U-turn out as he tries to do some setting up with Bulk Up. That's fine. Chandelure is going to burn you to death, and you have to switch out. So I set up a sub on the switch. Tornadus comes in. He's not going to be able to knock off, kill me. Going to be able to get a hit. It does some damage, not a lot. That is a modest max special attack Chandelure, I believe, and that does nothing. But luckily, Umbreon's going to be able to put up a pretty good fight against Tornadus there, and I can't really threaten him, but at least I can take his attack. So I come in on the knockoff, doesn't do a whole lot. I survive the superpower comfortably, and I'm able to throw up a wish and just kind of scout and see what's going on. And he ends up switching into Go-Goat, which I'm able to take out. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good switch into Crawlitzer, and for whatever reason, I decide not to protect to see what he's doing, and I let Umbreon die, which not an awesome choice. I do get to set up Stealth Rocks, though, and get a decent hit in with Dugtrio, so Crawlitzer's pretty weak now, and I know that it's slow, pretty slow, so I should be able to take it down. I'm going to take out his Tornadus with my Tornadus, which is great. I'm running Aerial Ace. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. I didn't check Smogon before I made my set, but it's doing some work here, so hey, can't complain. Take down Crawlitzer, which is an odd choice for him to Death Fodder there, since he already had a free switch. Here comes Manectric. I do take a guess that this is going to be his Mega, and I U-turn out, which is great. Take a Thunderbolt, not too well, and then Chandelure is going to die because Manectric has 130 base speed, so that's a problem. Also, I can't kill it because I have 2 things that are weak to lightning, so bad. And then Absol is going to be able to take me out with Sucker Punch. I'm going to go into Suicune here, and my only hope is to be able to get up some Calm Mind so that I can survive an attack from the Manetric, and then if I can take one attack, I think I'll be okay, except that he keeps critting me with Night Slash, which is really annoying. I'm at pretty much half the health that I would be at if he didn't do that, and look, he crit me again. So that's 3 crits in a row, which is cool for him, and it's going to force me to rest, and so now I'm going to have to rely... Hey, 4 crits in a row. Now I'm going to have to rely on Rest Talk. And I get the Scald, but here's the moment of truth. I have to hit an attack right here or I die. Take 40% damage. Rest Talk. Rest. That fails. Luckily, I just eke out enough health to survive thanks to leftovers. Take out the Manetric, and I'm going to squeak out a victory after getting crit 4 times in a row by Absol. So, ooh, very close. Good match. And I like my team a lot right now. I feel like it's pretty strong, and it'll be improved even more when Donphan comes back. So here's the second match. Down here at the bottom, same team. My opponent's up here at the top. This is not a top-tier UU team. This is a lot of guys. So we'll have to see how that works out. I'm surprised that I saved this video, but it must be pretty good, hopefully, right? Volby is just baby Mandibuzz, so I can understand that. I'm sure it's eviolated. That seems pretty good. The rest of these guys, okay. Lots of Eviolite Pokemon. We've got 3 Eviolite Pokemon, so Knockoff is going to wreak havoc. The only thing I guess I really need to be concerned about is Pyroar, because it's fast and it's kind of powerful, but not really. I don't think the power level of this team is too high, so we'll have to see how that plays out in the battle, because I don't remember what happens at all. He's going to lead with Seismitoad. I'm going to just knock off whatever item it has, get his leftovers. He is going to do the same. I didn't know that Seismitoad learned knockoff, so I learned that. He's going to knock off, I believe, my leftovers, yes. But mine's much more powerful than his, and then I just U-turn out. Go into Umbreon, throw up a Wish. Girder can Ice Punch me all he wants, and I just heal it off with a Wish, and now he's got to switch out because I'm going to threaten to kill him. I go for the knockoff here. If he stays in, I get his Eviolite. If he doesn't, then I get an item off of whatever comes in. He brings in Volby, and I'm able to knock off the Eviolite on that, which is great. And now I can just heal well. Misdreavus comes in. That's a weird choice, and I'm not scared of it at all. He does taunt me. I guess that was his plan, to make sure that I couldn't do annoying things, but I'm just going to go for Foul Play and hit him for a bunch of damage instead. Volby comes back in, which is, again, fine. Umbreon does not feel threatened here at all. He has Toxic Poison, and he can't do anything to get rid of it. So I'm just going to take my time and do what I want, basically. Throw up a Wish here, switch into Chandelure. He's going to try and bulk up, but that's not going to work now that Chandelure is out. And Flamethrower, not really cutting it. I don't know why I'm running Flamethrower over Fire Blast. I clearly should be running Fire Blast. So that's a weird choice. I need to fix that. Anyhow, Muck comes in, and you know who doesn't care about Muck? Tornadus, but then he dies, so I guess he does. It looks like he's a curse set, I suppose, so I don't know. That's weird. It killed Tornadus, though, so more power to it. Girder comes in, go right back into Chandelure, because I don't think it can really hurt me. The fact that he switched out immediately the first time tells me that he probably doesn't have a dark move. I know Girder gets payback, but I don't know if it gets knockoff. If it does, he's not running it because he's clearly threatened by Chandelure, and it's going to force him to switch basically every time it comes in, which is great. Pyroar comes in. Dark Pulse is doing a lot more damage than I expected. So I'm going to have to take 2 hits, and it's going to do more than half to Suicune. But then I'm able to rest. I completely forget that Seismitoad has Dry Skin. I thought maybe it did, but I wasn't sure, so I'm like, I'm going to stay in and be sure. And it does. And my Suicune only has 1 attack, so that's not going to work. Have to switch out, but it's okay. Umbreon's going to save the day again because he can't break Umbreon in a million years. Girder comes in, Chandelure just switches in and is at full health, and now I get to do whatever I want again. And what I want to do is burn the hell out of Girder. So I'm going to get a crit, get 75% damage. Then he's going to freeze me, but luckily he freezes my fire type, so I have a fire move, and now I'm not frozen. Pyroar comes in. It's going to take more than a third there, and then it kills me. I don't know why I stayed in. I forgot how fast Pyroar was, which is something that happens when you face these lesser used Pokemon. You don't have their stats memorized, and Pyroar is like 100. He's over 100 base speed. So, caught me off guard there, but it's okay. I still have Mega Ampharos at full health. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve so that I have super buff defenses and pound away at his team, and end up taking down 3 guys, which is great. Misdreavus is going to try and burn Umbreon. It misses, but it's not a big deal at all because I have Heal Bell and he's only got a Toxic Volibee left, so he's going to defog here, which is basically just his way of conceding. I switch into Dugtrio, and he kills Dugtrio, which, alright, good. You're going to even it up a little bit more, I guess. Now he's going to try and Roost, which is just not going to work. Discharge is going to take it out since it doesn't have Eviolite anymore. And it's a Mega Ampharos. And that's going to be the match. So it was closer than I expected it to be at the beginning. But I didn't really ever feel threatened by his team. So, first match was definitely better. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Check out the links in the description. Leave me comments so that I can read and respond to them. And I will have more coming your way shortly. Later, guys.